In today's video, I am going to teach you how to link every worksheet to a master sheet in Excel. If you have ever built a workbook with multiple sheets, you already know how easy it is to lose track of where information lives. A master sheet can help you navigate, but only if you set up the links in a way that is consistent and reliable. Today, we will do that using a simple macro. First, you will click the Developer tab. This tab is where Excel places tools for working with macros and Visual Basic. If you do not see it right away, you may need to enable it, but for this walkthrough, we will assume you can access it. When you click Developer, you should see options related to macros and editing. Next, click Visual Basic. This opens the Visual Basic editor, which is the place where you write and paste VBA code. Take a moment to look at the editor window, because we will be inserting a new code module. This step matters because the code needs a specific place to live before it can be run. Now, you will click Insert, then select Module. As you do this, watch for a module window or a blank code area to appear. The module is the container for your macro. Using a module keeps your workbook organized and ensures Excel recognizes the procedure correctly. Once the module appears, you will paste the code exactly as provided. In the editor, click inside the blank code area, then paste the macro. The code defines a procedure called link sheets. It loops through your worksheets and creates a hyperlink in the master sheet area. Even if you are not familiar with VBA yet, the important thing is that the code gets placed in the correct module. After pasting, review that the macro is complete and displayed as text in the editor. Make sure you can clearly see the full procedure, including the lines that start and end the VBA sub. This helps prevent small formatting issues that can stop a macro from running properly. Next, take a moment to use code with caution. Since macros can change workbook behavior, it is smart to be careful and only run code that you trust. Also, note that macros may depend on your workbook structure. The code expects worksheet names to be available, and it will create hyperlinks based on those names. Now that the macro is in place, we will run it. Press F5 to run the macro. When you press F5, Excel will execute the current procedure shown in the Visual Basic editor. If prompted, confirm that you want to allow macros to run, and then let the process complete. As it runs, the macro loops from the second worksheet to the total number of sheets in your workbook. It then adds a hyperlink into the first column, using the worksheet name. The target link is set to the cell reference A1 on the corresponding worksheet. This means each hyperlink will take you directly to the top left cell of each sheet, which is a practical default for navigation. After the macro finishes, you should go back to your Excel workbook and look at the master sheet area where those hyperlinks were created. Check column 1 starting from the row that corresponds to the loop. You should see links that correspond to each worksheet name. Click one of the hyperlinks to confirm that it navigates to the correct sheet. If everything is set up correctly, Excel will jump to the appropriate worksheet and position you at cell A1. If you do not see links where expected, focus on your worksheet order and which sheet you intend to act as the master. The macro starts at the second sheet, so if your workbook has only one sheet, or if the sheet order is different than you expect, the results may not match your assumptions. Taking a quick look at your sheet layout can save time. When you confirm that the hyperlinks work, you are essentially done. And that covers everything you need to know.